goes for goal. It's a clever one from Ilkay Gundogan. It caught everybody completely unaware.
In general, especially from a sporting perspective, I think the mood is really good. We had a great year. We had some really nice moments that we shared together on the pitch, but obviously still life is not as we wanted it to be, as we wanted it a year ago to be at this point. Everyone is still struggling because of COVID, and that's what makes it still a bit difficult to deal with the whole situation. Obviously, we have new cases with players being out, staff being out. So obviously we would have loved to be all together. I feel like, especially in the Premier League, all the teams are struggling right now with the situation, and obviously the most important thing is the football aside, also a little bit that everyone is healthy, that everyone is safe. Yeah, it is strange. It's a weird situation to be in, to be honest. Obviously, everything is kind of out of our hands. As players, we don't have really much influence in all the decisions that are taken. And at the end of the day, our responsibility is trying to take care of ourselves, trying not to get the virus. Trying to protect ourselves, the people here working at the club, but then also, of course, our families back home. So this is the main priority. And as long as we are, as long as we don't have the virus, we come to work and we train. We try to put in all the effort, all the work. Obviously, with that being said, it's not always easy. I can tell you that also with the little breaks that we had, throughout the whole year, and going again every 3-4 days, it's tough, it's challenging, but it is the way it is. And as always in life, you try to make the best out of every situation, and that's what we are trying to do right at the moment. It's quite normal. I mean, once you're out at the pitch, it's very normal. But obviously indoors, we need to be a bit careful, especially the last few weeks, even more. So it's kind of still feels strange. I think it has more an effect on private lives. I feel like, me as an example, I try to avoid completely going out, whether it's for groceries, whether it's to go for a restaurant or for a coffee. I try to minimize that as much as possible, just because of the fact that I don't want to put myself or I don't know, any members of family and friends into risk. If you look back, obviously it has been a special year, but I feel like we've just done what's our potentials, what our capabilities, what they provide us, and by trying to reach them every single day in every single training session, and then of course especially in the games, trying to reach them just gives us, I think, always the best possible chances of winning games, and then obviously going into a winning streak, similar like we did end of last year, I think, beginning of last year, and then now again. So I think it's just being aware of the responsibility that you have, of your abilities that you have, and then by the manager that is guiding us, that gives us the instructions for the games, and then also obviously with the mix of players that we have, we always have really good chances to win games, and that's all we're doing. It sounds maybe simple. It's not always as simple as it sounds, but that's always the guideline for ourselves.
to Gabriel Jesus, who strikes on the turn. It's found its way in. City have the breakthrough. And it's Gabriel Jesus who scores. He goes inside, still Gabriel Jesus. Lays that up. It's taken on by Foden. The angle is narrow. The ball is in the net.
It's a race. I don't think after, I don't know how many games we've played now, but just about half through, I don't think that anything is done yet. So we need to try to do the same stuff that we did in the last few weeks, and then at one point we're gonna drop points again, but we need to be ready to go again from there. So the best thing we can do is try to focus on ourselves and go again game by game, and take all the steps that are necessary to stay on top as long as possible.
Gabriel Jesus back up to his feet, playing the cross in. It's struck by Silva. It's a beauty from Bernardo.
Of course, one thing is to be as a team like that, but then also individually. And I think individually we have to, because once you're kind of out of form, or I don't know, you lose your focus, you're not going to play, because we have a lot of talent in the squad and we have a lot of players. So obviously you have to take your responsibility and to make sure that you are always on your best level, to get the chance also to play a lot of games. So I think that helps us a lot, that we have a big squad, that we have a lot of amazing players. So every single game you need to be on top, and if not, if you struggle, you might see yourself off the pitch for a few games. So be ready, every single one. And if every single one does that, I think we are a team that can target all the different competitions, because we will always be ready to go and always be able to win a lot of games.
Gundogan goes for goal. It's a clever one from Ilkay Gundogan. It caught everybody completely unaware.